Hi, welcome back to Real Auto Reports. Today we are with the 2013 Nissan Murano. This is the SV all-wheel drive, and we're going to give you the real first impressions video report about this car and what you can expect when you see it for the very first time. So join us.
From the front, we're never quite sure what to think about the 2013 Nissan Murano. It's one of those cars that has a unique look. It is definitely not something that you see in every crossover SUV out on the road. That said, it does have a decent design language that fits into the Nissan family. And if you like being different and you don't mind the kind of pointy, space age kind of look of the Nissan design language, the Murano has all of that and a bag of chips. So what we think is, if you like the unique styling of Nissan, the Murano from the front is a good looking car. It's got nice chrome accents, it's got fog lights, and generally will do the job. From the side, we don't notice that the Nissan is as unique a design as the front would give it credit for. However, we do notice that it fits in nicely in the crossover category, competing with things like the CX-5 or other crossover SUVs that you might like. So the design is similar to those. It's got that kind of sloped, softly sloping look up over the windshield and down the back. The back drops off more dramatically like most crossovers. And we do like the accented wheel arches, that you can see that strong line over the wheel arches. So that's a nice touch. And the chrome trim around the vehicle on the side, door handles included, give it a nice accent and set off the vehicle nicely. From the back, you're going to notice that this vehicle has a similar design language to other vehicles in the Nissan fleet. So the Maxima, the Z, all of those vehicles have these whip-style taillights or boomerang-style taillights, if you will. Also, you're going to notice the dual tailpipes. They are awfully large on the Murano, but they do fit nicely and give this vehicle a little bit more sporty sense, or it gives it a little bit of meat down there on the bottom edge of the car from the back. We also like the power liftgate that comes in the rear, and the rear windshield wiper is helpful when clearing off rain and snow. All in all, it brings the front all the way around to the back. It's not quite as unique in the rear, but the design ties together nicely, and you can see the body detail in this view. From the driver's seat, this is where the Nissan Murano may let you down a little bit. The inside is a little, it just feels a little subdued, maybe a little underwhelming would be a good word. It's just, maybe it's the color combination and the touch of the materials, but it just doesn't seem as nice as you would expect for a $37,000 vehicle, and that's how much this one is tested. This car has the cloth seats and the value package, which give you the navigation inside. You also have the power liftgate as part of that, the Bose audio system, and dual subwoofers. You have an 8-way power driver seat and a 4-way power passenger seat. But we just feel like the touch and finishes are a little bit of a letdown in the Murano. However, if you're used to Nissans, it probably isn't going to seem that different to you. Under the hood, you're going to find the 3.5-liter V6 engine coupled to the CVT transmission that Nissan is really known for. The CVT is one of the better on the market, from our opinion, of course, and we find that the 260 horsepower coming out of the 3.5-liter V6 is good for the size of the vehicle, and coupled with the CVT and the sport mode can really get you going where you need to go. It's a nice drive. And honestly, at 18 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon out on the highway, this vehicle does okay at the pump. However, that's going to be 20 miles per gallon on the EPA estimated combined fuel rating. So, all in all, good package under the hood, and we think Nissan has done a good job here. Driving the 2013 Nissan Murano is a nice experience. It has good dampening from the suspension. The steering is crisp. It is on the lighter side, so people who don't like heavy steering are going to like this car. And the all-wheel drive is pretty unintelligible. You don't really know that you're driving an all-wheel drive vehicle in this car. And that's actually pretty nice because it doesn't bind up when you go to park or do real tight U-turns, as you can see from our circle here. So all in all, from a real first impressions perspective, it drives really nicely. However, we'll have more details for you in the real video coming up very shortly here at Real Auto Reports. So stay tuned for that.
So that's the real first impressions of the 2013 Nissan Murano SV all-wheel drive. We hope you'll come back real soon for the real video with all the in-depth features of this 2013 Nissan Murano. So I'm Jonathan McGrew for Real Auto Reports. We'll see you down the road.